The amount of crap you should be filling your pants with in terror is inversely proportional to the level of disaster dismissal on the part of economists. Yeah, I'm not sure that's algebra. I think pi fits in there somewhere, but you, at least I think a little bit, get my point. If not, allow me to expand a little. As of right now, many economists are saying that even though the United States savings rate has hit the lowest level since 2008, we're going to be just fine because Americans, quote, have excess savings that will keep us afloat until the economy can properly right itself. Well, thank God, because I was under the apparently erroneous assumption that as a country, our financial goose had pretty much been shot and was resting under the watchful eyes of Gordon Ramsay about to be cooked. Hell, lumber's so expensive, I can't afford to go make a sign that says the end is nigh. Gas is so expensive, I couldn't drive to Home Depot to get the lumber if I wanted to, and God forbid I have to make a stop along the way for baby formula. Let's take a look at what else these economists are saying, folks. Last April, the U.S. personal savings rate got down to 4.4%, according to a Yahoo Finance report. The U.S. Commerce Department said this is the lowest rate since 2008. This was after it had risen to a level of 33.8% in April of 2020. However, and here's where it gets interesting, listen to what Wells Fargo economists wrote in a public note about this last week. They said, and I quote, "In a typical cycle, a sharp drop in the savings rate would be a warning sign about the sustainability of spending. Because balance sheets are in such better shape, we see less cause for concern today. In fact, it is actually our baseline forecast for the savings rate to fall below its prior cycle average of 7.2% through the end of 2023, end quote. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to see here. Look, I'm no economist, but I have to say that I remain mighty skeptical about what they're saying about this, because here's the thing. The market is dynamic. It's nuanced. It's got 100,000 tentacles, each waving in its own direction, yet each one connected to and dependent upon all the others at the same time. We're going to go deeper in the weeds on this throughout the rest of the week because there's a ton of talk about all of this. But for now, I just want you to consider this. The United States government pushed trillions of dollars of your tax money into the economy in the wake of the pandemic. Now, that kind of move had some good effects and some bad effects. I know I'm biased, but I firmly believe that if Donald Trump had been elected for a second term, our economy would be well on its way to a full recovery. It might even be recovered by now. Not because he's got magical powers or anything like that, but because he knew how to pull the government back from the market. That's not the world we're living in right now, folks. Inflation is soaring. The world of shipping goods is on fire. And we have an administration at the top who'd rather spend all of their time finding ways to blame it on Vladimir Putin than doing something positive about it. Yet I'm supposed to turn off the heebie-jeebies because these economists seem to be reducing a multi-factor analysis of the economy as a whole down to one area, personal savings, where they want to tell me that it's not so bad. Not because savings aren't in the toilet. They are, but because they projected them to be in the toilet for a while? Sorry, that dog's not going to hunt with me. Jorge, we're screwed.
I hate it, man. Can't afford anything. I can't afford my tamales, my carne asada tacos, bro. I'm struggling right now.
Elote.
Can somebody donate some carne asada my way, please? Struggling out here, Chad. We're struggling.
You're going to be back to eating the cheap meat, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm on those fake Taco Bell tacos right now. I need that real carne.